Earlier this month, the House Majority Leader went on a Sunday news program and was asked 4 or 5 times if he thought the 2020 election was stolen. He never answered that question once, but he repeated a claim that we've heard from people who are denying the 2020 election, elected leaders and others for some time. And that is that states changed all the rules unconstitutionally, bypassing their state legislators in the 2020 election. I want to be really clear. This claim is false. There are always some changes that are made before an election. Hurricane Sandy hit in 2012, requiring a lot of polling places to be moved. Of course, the pandemic hit in 2020, requiring all kinds of things to be adjusted so that voters could be able to vote. Those adjustments, those changes are made in accordance with the law by the election officials who are charged with those decisions, often when the state legislatures are out of session. In many cases, there are things like how many drop boxes get set up in various counties and states. In fact, there were many changes of that type made in the 2020 election, as in other elections, mainly due to COVID. And some of them Democrats liked, some of them Republicans liked, but all of them were known and all of them were challenged or could have been challenged well in advance of the election. In fact, 7 out of every 8 cases pre-election brought about election practices were won by Republicans in 2020. A good example of that was that election officials in Ohio and Texas decided to limit the number of drop boxes in each county to 1 per county, even if it was a county as big as, say, Harris County, Texas, which is one of the largest ones in the country. That was upheld by the courts. And whether you like those rules or not, those rules were set by Election Day, and they were known by everybody, just like the rules of a game are known before the game is played. And you can't complain about those rules after the game has been played. Similarly, we knew the rules on Election Day, and only losers complain about the rules after the election has been lost.